Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as Rome. Peaceful, bizarrely peaceful Rome. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this guy to a competent bowman. That's still my scout that's been around since the start of the game. It's probably a good idea, actually, for me to just throw down a few upgrades to artificially boost my military strength. I'm still looking to not build too many units. I'll keep this bowman around here because he's spotting for the settler. We'll see what he decides to do. Yes, no one trusts the Zulus. We have denounced the Zulus. They've denounced us back. And we're forming a little friend block. Venice, Persia, and myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be where he's looking to settle. Oh, he can't settle there, which would be adjacent to silver. It's probably more like here. And there's nothing I can do. I could buy up everything up to the iron, which might be a decent idea. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I'll just buy the iron and hope that dissuades him from doing a settlement. I'm just going to hang tight here, hang tight here. You're going to wait a little bit longer. You are probably going to go and hook up the silver, actually. Give us something else to trade with. We are unhappy. We are growing, of course. I could rush by a... You know what? Over here. I'm going to go ahead and rush by a Colosseum. Because we want Colosseums everywhere for our Circus Maximus, so it will take a while for us to build it naturally in Eretium. And then that gives us a little bit more happy. Oh, we have no trades going on with Shaka. He does hate us. We might not be able to get that refreshed. Marble for sugar? No! Fair enough. I understand. And you don't actually want sugar for your cotton. And I've got nothing to trade there. That is a little sad-making. Well, hopefully we can resolve this relatively soon. Right, I'm going to make him go and build the academy on this desert hill, which is already a pretty good tile. And that'll be a pretty good improvement that will work forever. You want sugar for money. I don't want open borders. I will just take more money. Lovely. Making over 100 gold per turn, which is pretty good. Yes, you're insulting my army. Which, you know, fair enough. You want to buy some sugar? I wish you could sell me that last marble, but I know you won't. The Celts have lost their capital. In fact, have probably been eliminated from the game. Yeah. Jeepers. You know, maybe we can liberate them? That's pretty unlikely. Alright, buddy. God, it would be so nice to just declare war, but we'd just lose our city in return. We'd lose Ravenna or something like that to his ships. I have a little bit of cash. I think I'm going to do this. He can't settle adjacent. I don't know. At the very least, it'll give us more positioning. And it's a lot of money. Could go somewhere like here. I think I'll stay here. I don't want him settling on a mountain because it'll be harder to take. Get the furs going. Need the happy. Interesting. Actually... Well, Radium's already got the religion. Getting it to grow early makes a lot of sense, except that we don't have the happiness right now. Keep just doing the money route. We actually need to build another caravan. What we'll probably do is build a cargo ship, even though our coastal cities are a bit busy still. Workshops everywhere makes a lot of sense. Look up the spare silver. Move here, just in case. Go ahead and construct that academy. I haven't microed my tiles in some time, but likely they're working something relatively sane, yeah. Oh, they won't stop working that, because if we're unhappy, they'll still do it, but I'll lock it anyway. And I'll lock the holy site just to make sure as well. Right now we're saving for a great profit, and nothing else is really quite as good. We'll probably just keep building some holy sites. Ban marble. It wouldn't be so bad. I would love to do that deal. Actually, that would be very nice. He could settle a city over here. Be pretty out of his way. Be hard for him to defend, but that might be what he's going for. It's a perfectly valid city spot. Most literate people. I'm still way at the bottom for that. Kind of sad making. We're pretty big though. What's our we take a look at our demographics. We're 4th in population. Not bad. 2nd in land. And we're not at the bottom pile of literacy, but that doesn't say much. The AI doesn't know how to play Venice, so I'm gonna park you in Ravenna. And we will have to build some more units just to keep 1 unit in all my coastal cities, at the very least. Plus build some ships and things too. This fellow could probably go and improve this deer over here. Let's skip ahead. I want some bullying. Observatory is done. Good. Workshop. Amphitheater. Market. This is my coastal city. Actually, it should probably be workshop into some boats. And it will need a harbor to connect my other city up as well. Something we want in Ravenna. Finish the Colosseum, then actually build the harbor. Sugar. Oh, how about sugar for cotton? Yes. There we go. Neutral happiness, and once we get the furs, we'll be slightly happy. Not very, but slightly. I could box this guy in with another purchase. But it's fine. I'd rather have him settle over here than here, because especially here it's going to be hard. It's so far away for him to defend. We get a new policy and we can unlock rationalism. Yes, I definitely want that. I've been beaten to the porcelain tower, but that's okay. Because I can get my super science specialist. Okay, loves the king. And probably not much of a deal. Shaka is hostile. Not really the person you want to have hostile against you. I wonder if I can convince China or something to attack him. Zulus. Nope. No. Yeah, I need some ships because there's a lot he can't do to me, but he could take my coast. Actually, you'd just give me flat money, wouldn't you? Hey, what? You can save 6 gold. How do you like that? Yes, let's upgrade you. Keep you going. Are there any good bribes? I need to bribe, there, mercantile city-states like this one, actually. Just friends, and then we'll do another one. Venice can be a pain in the ass and cause these things to disappear. Sure, the extra silver. For a little bit of extra gold as well. Got the happiness kicked in. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should spend, like, all my money that I'm making, and I'm making, like, money hand over fist. Despite the fact that I'm still shy 1 trade route, I should send them to bribe city-states. Sophia wants a religion. Where's Sophia? Down here? Oh! You have the wrong religion. 2 followers of my faith. I wonder if I should just send a great prophet over there as a quickie. Because 2 missionaries might do it. Or 1 missionary might do it. Can do a double. Inquisitors you can only use in your own territory, which is too bad. Alright, we'll try it with just a missionary. Hopefully that will work out. Let's do some mining. Okay, you got that hooked up. Great. Oh, I never did the production focus here. But you know what? That's probably okay. I don't feel like I need to squeeze out the like little tricks here and there anymore. It's unnecessary. Sign delegates. So, I'm gonna ban marble. I don't have access to marble as a happiness. And certainly the Zulus do. I would like science funding though. Tell you what, I will just vote in favor of science funding. It probably won't pass. The marble ban probably will. Although it is hard to tell. Oh, I didn't realize you had marble as well. Sorry about that then. Vatican City seeks a natural wonder. Navigation is done, so we can get some even better ships. Oh, I can start putting down my trading post, which is probably a good idea. Even on hills? Actually, in my capital, I will build mines for maximum production. I forgot, it's not a science victory. Science victory would make sense to put the trading posts everywhere. But that's not actually what I'm supposed to be doing. You there. Well, just try your best and then... So, marble was not banned. Science funding passed. Oh, that's really good. I am working all my science specialists, right? Yep. Could also build the markets. I don't think that makes as much sense to work them right now. 20. Okay. Rome has 20 people. 15. 15. Even Lake Victoria only has 19. I think Edinburgh is like pretty big, but it got chopped down to size. Rome is like the city. No, Beijing is 21. God damn you, Beijing. How dare you. Alright, get that workshop. What do I need for seaports? Oh, right here. Okay. 15% extra rate from while building naval units probably makes a lot of sense in Antium. Plus, I do technically have a sea resource. Workboat. Do build the harbor, because the harbor is needed for the seaport. Then we'll queue up the seaport. Oh, lighthouse. God, you have a lot of stuff to do before we actually build ships, don't we? Persia and China, which is not great. Purchase something with faith, of course we know that. But I'm going to save up. Hopefully we can flip Sophia. You want to keep buying iron, and right now I'm willing to keep doing that. Because apparently I'm still far away from building better ships. I mean, I could just build them, like, sort of the slow, old-fashioned way. Shaka declared war on Darius. Oh, Darius, you're going to get your butt kicked. Come on. I wonder if I can convince Ethiopia to go to war against the Zulus now. Ah, that is a real shame. All right. I think, actually, it might be a good idea to build an extra worker at this point. We're not doing too badly, but one more worker, and then I'm going to put out some crossbows. He's over here. Might still settle over there. Which is not necessarily a problem, although it does suck that it'll give him access to sugar. Although he's not trading with me right now anymore, so it doesn't really make a difference. So yeah, I just want some extra crossbows to throw, make sure I've got some in my coastal cities. Because of oligarchy, they're not going to be that expensive to maintain. Yeah, no. Everyone denounced the Zulus. They're bad. They're very bad. We might want to stay friendly with them to help our culture trading later on. Red religion. Did we get there? No, we just neutralized the other one. We're technically in the lead, and we have the pressure. They actually probably will flip automatically, but I think it actually makes sense. Missionary one more time. A lot of faith for this, though. We're going to come down here, and we actually are going to do a route to right there. Get you connected to the trade network. It's only 3 tiles, which is actually pretty good. Literally as close as you can possibly have a city, actually. Banking is good for the cash. Shrine here. Go straight into the university, so we can try to get Oxford up. Then go into a workshop, and then we'll figure out probably a temple, actually. Temple would do very nicely. When spreading the wrong religion to me or something like that. Or trying to go through it to convert Belgrade, which is definitely a possibility. Arretium. Okay, things are growing. We need more trade routes. And I should build boats, because what we want to do is get trade routes that go to the other civilizations to help spread tourism. Not super important yet, but it will be. Rome, workshop. And then other things we'll want in other places, like banks. And maybe a constable in Rome. We're not really at a risk of being stolen from. Yeah, we can probably wait, but definitely workshop and bank. I think I'm just going to automate this worker. I have cash. How much do we need? 87. All right, let's do a big bribe over here. Mercantile city-states are important. No one wants a trade route? No, someone wants a road, but that's it. Tell you what, we'll do this, we can get some science by trading that way. Oh, there we go. He did settle on the coast. Kind of as expected. Let's build a lumber mill on the forest over there. So let's stop and think about our status of things right now. I don't like the fact that the Zulus are so big and scary, but I'm not sure what to do about it. I would like to build a navy, but unless I stop everything else, I'm not going to get one anytime soon. That makes me a little bit miserable. This worker, I think I might just automate you. You can go here and go ahead and build me a trading post to get that stuff started. Oh, just wait a turn. They'll move out of the way. Darius made peace with Vatican City. Oh, Colombo was converted. Kind of annoying. Ah, but I was about to check the tech progress for that quest, and apparently I did indeed win. And I knew I would do that. When you backfill in all those cheap technologies, it's pretty easy. Try to convert Sophia. There we go. So that'll complete that quest. You've built that. So Quebec wants a road to it. A long road to build, though. That is a really long road. I think I'm just going to build another mine for now. And yeah, build me a lumber mill. And you've connected that, which is great. They want some roads over here, but I don't think we're going to bother with that. I think we'll chop it or put a lumber mill on top of the hill. Not sure what's best. Mouse me over. So the mine would cost me food. So it's kind of sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And then mines become stronger with chemistry. We probably will get 5-year plan later on, though. So a mine there would be much more powerful. And you know what? There's actually not a lot of hammers in Neapolis, so we will go ahead and just build the mine on top of there when we get there. Colombo's an awe of me. Rome has grown. What are you now? 21. And how's Beijing? Still 21. And taking some damage. Right. Here's the problem. Beijing is in a war with... Oh, just Persia. Oh, it's here that you're in war with China and the Zulus. Oh, that might be okay, actually. It might be workable. I was worried that China was just getting its butt kicked. But the fact that these guys are a little further away, they've got Kaisel in the way, might be alright. So, 7 followers, and you've got the pressure, and there's actually no pressure for the Eastern Orthodox, which is good. Looks like they've cleared the religion out of Belgrade, though, so we're going to go ahead and help spread that. Build me another mine over here. Go ahead and build a fishing boat over there for Antium. No real trade routes possible. Okay. We do have 3 coastal cities, although Retium's quite far behind. Ravenna's not very well developed either. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and construct a mine over there. Purchase with faith. We need here some culture so that they pick up the fish. Well, this fish is out of range. 1, 2... Oh, both fish are out of range. Okay, this one's close enough, though. And there's a bunch of, like, fish that are not going to get used up over here. Could be that my city placement was just entirely off. I could throw some hammers somewhere, but I think it might make more sense to throw some food. I was specifically thinking of Ravenna. And apparently I can't reach Ravenna. So I think I'm going to move this guy. Actually, I'm going to move him to Antium, because that'll actually open up a lot of different options for these routes. I probably need more actual cargo ships. Cargo ships are more powerful, but they're probably a lot more vulnerable. Given my current setup, the cargo ships are in pretty damn good shape. Hey, we can steal another tech. Unfortunately, we can't steal a very good one. We can just grab physics or steel. Physics does lead up the branch that is probably more relevant to what I'm looking for. Alright, this'll do. Curiosity. So we can do that, which would not be bad. So it's a foreign place. Is that better than sending food to... I still can't send food to Ravenna. What? Why is that? Isn't it... I don't need a granary here to send food. I just need the granary here to send food, isn't it? I don't know, whatever. Alright, we'll just send it to Ottawa. So we got another promotion, which is great. You are spying on Ulundi, and they may still be the tech leader, which is really scary. They're huge and a tech leader? No, Persia's now the tech leader. Actually, the Zulus are falling quite far behind. Alright, let's move our spy to the Persian capital then. Persepolis. Is that seriously size 29? Holy crap. I was missing that earlier when I was checking. That is nuts. Zulus have picked up autocracy. Okay, so we're definitely going to be enemies later on when I pick up order. It is a little annoying that they can already do it. Sure, that's fine, Venice. Unless you have a lot of tourism. Yeah, we're going to do this just to stay friendly, but I really should be checking up on things. Alright, enough pop-ups, thank you. Okay, no one's got tons of tourism, so that's okay. Got our architecture. So, architecture by itself. Hermitage, yes, we will want. Porcelain Tower would be nice. I believe someone already built it, though. I might be wrong. Taj Mahal. Like, there's a lot of little things we might want to build. Oh, no, we actually have a lot of options. Well, this is the culture one. Although the Porcelain Tower is the best one. Which probably means there's more competition for the Porcelain Tower. I'll tell you what, we'll finish the bank, go with those two. We're going to go full production focus here in Rome. And hope that saves us a little bit of time. Without actually, you know, paying attention to the numbers in any way whatsoever. Because who's got time for that? This worker is done. I don't think I'm going to build anything on the jungle, or the desert right now. We can keep improving tiles around here, though. Crossbow, you're going to go and hang out in Antium. Rome is growing, size 22. It's going to be slowing down a little bit. Who wants Taoism? Over here. Alright, we may be able to swing that. We should probably send a great prophet, though. Your Far and other religions are pretty entrenched. Is it worth spending a great prophet to do that? I think it is. Basically, using your faith points to bribe a city-state. And I think that's worthwhile. Should actually be getting religious pressure. Yeah, from Taoism. Good. Oh, Quebec City wants a trade route. Definitely going to want to do that soon. Go ahead and build me a trading post here. You just sit tight over there. And Ragusa wants a great profit. Well, listen, I'm working on it. About 7 turns. I'm happy we invested in faith early, even though we've got kind of a derpy religion. We're probably making some amount of money from that. 23. That's nothing to sneeze at. Alright, connection. Kumaya's grown. I'm no longer selling iron to Venice. Let's see if we can't get that going again. No. Okay, so you're really not interested in the iron anymore. Anyone else? Actually, we should just see who's got some and who doesn't. He's only got 3. He might be willing to buy some more iron. You wouldn't do 7? You wouldn't do 7. There we go. Let's say the Age of Iron hasn't gone. Ah, research treatment just finished as well. Do we have enough money here for another one? Good. And we're not friends with anyone. Oh, no, that's not true. We're friends with Darius. If we can get him to have 30 more bucks, then we can maybe do a research agreement with him. Gotta stay on top of that. You know what? You will need a farm. Let's go and do that. It's not an optimal place for a farm, but it'll work okay. I'm gonna build some lumber mills up here. If I build the road to Quebec City, is it worthwhile? It's a lot of money. I mean, I know I can, like, dismantle the bits inside my territory later. It might be. Let's give it a try. And we're going to have to put a cut in this video after this turn. Yes, let's have friendship. Lovely. You don't have enough money for us to do a research agreement, but let's be friends. Darius, actually, before I forget. 300 bucks for a research agreement. Very, very good. Darius is constructing the porcelain tower. As am I. Well, I haven't started yet. How long is it going to take me? 14 turns. And Darius... You're going to have it done in 4 turns. Okay, well, we're clearly not going to bother with it. We're going to go straight into the Ephesi when we get a chance, and that's fine. But that will have to wait until next time. See you, folks. Bye-bye.